I mean, it is traditions after all. What a view. Big thing. Sun's going down though, it's nice. Problem is, we're getting like balls deep in code. Why is there a monkey on my menu? What's your problem? Incredible view from Los Gigantes though, my God. It's hot diggity dog, it's a caramel. Well, good morning, London Gatwick. Rather cloudy looking day. But thankfully we're flying out of this. And that's because it's a whole new vlog series, another hackathon I think this is going to be. We just come back from Minneapolis for FS Expo, so we're knackered, we're exhausted, we need a little bit of a holiday. Tenerife is that for 4 days, and we got some things to create on the back of stuff we're talking about at the expo. We're kind of inspired on to, or spurred on, or whatever the word is. It is 5 in the morning, to, you know, get some things done. So that's the action plan. We're going to fly to Tenerife with British Airways in Club Europe. We've got a nice Airbnb in like the middle part of the island. We're going to hire a car. We've got water parks there to do, or water park to do. We have friends there. And yeah, we're going to build some stuff. So come along for this mega hackathon vlog. It's been a while since I've done a hackathon. And we're going to spice things up. Ain't that right? Cornelius. That was hard to do this morning.
What day is it?
I don't know. I don't actually know.
I don't even know what day it is.
And here we go, Gatwick South Terminal, and we're going to the departure area over there to find the BA check-in area. And here we go, we can use the first check-in area because of One World Emerald. Let's do it. There we go, all checked in, nice and easy, got our boarding passes, and now it's time to go for security. I don't think we're going to go to a lounge today. We left it a bit later in the hotel and sleep because we're knackered. So we're going to go straight to the gate, I think, just wait for the flight, because it is only about an hour away before takeoff time. So, you know, we thought it would be better for us to sleep in an extra hour or so because of how exhausted we were, rather than getting up at the crack of ass to just sit in the lounge that we've done many, many times before. We enjoy it, but I'd rather get to Tenerife, to be honest. You know. Da, 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 da. And here we go, fast track security as well, so we can fly right through and not have to worry. So as always with Gatwick South, if you go to the left, which Connor's not doing, you can bypass all the duty-free rubbish and get spat out right into the sort of shop area beyond the duty-free. So it's 10 minutes until our gate will be announced, so 40 minutes will go to the lounge because it is kind of en route, so don't need to, but go and get a few biscuits, maybe a drink of water, and then go to the gate. It's down here. Woo! Yay! And here is the lounge. As you can see, amazing runway views, and then a little bar food area down there. As I said, a bit of a cloudy day today, but not to worry, there's a BA boy there. What plane's ours anyway? I do know this answer, I've been on it several times. EUXD, okay, it could be any one of those down there, it could be over there. I mean, it is traditions after all. And that biscuits, and a little drink. Yum. And there we go, our very short and sweet 10-15 minute lounge hop. And now go to the gate. Ah, our gate is here, 92. Damn, that means it's a remote gate, I believe. We're getting bussed to the thing.
We're going to be ages, the cabin crew are right behind us.
Oh dear. Ooh, here we go. So it is going to be a bus to the plane, and now we all race up some stairs. Well, after a 30-minute delay, we are now finally going. We've had a drunken passenger on board, and we've had an issue with the door. So, all resolved. Now we're heading out. They're going to be about an hour, I think, late, because we're already delayed half an hour arriving. Now it's about an hour late arriving. Great. But at least we are good to go now. So let's get out of here, get out of this sort of cloudy, horrible looking place. Breakfast. A warm, I think, yes, a warm croissant, sausage, bacon, mash, mushroom, beans. Not bad. Well, we have begun our descent down into Tenerife, and there it is. You can see the volcano of Mount Teide poking up through the clouds as we head down over the northern western side of the island. And we'll soon be on the ground. What a view. And we have made it, although this is going to be another stairs to get off the plane. No jetty for us. Feels like we're flying Ryanair today, to be honest. Woohoo! Also not overly woohoo because of the bus. And buses. There it is. Well, we have the bags, been through security. Hello, Connor.
Hola.
Hola. Julo. And now we're waiting for the bus to the rental car area. Security is quite quick, although it is chaos. They just don't seem to know where to send people, and there's not much signage there, so people just get lost and go around in circles. So this whole new scanning thing is a bit crazy. But other than that, it was fairly straightforward. And yes, having a hire car today because we're going to be staying around the middle of the island and driving around a little bit. So, yeah, a bit different. Not staying in a hotel like last time I was here, staying in an Airbnb. And here we go, rental car, this VW thing, automatic. It should do the trick. Not quite the X5 that we had in America recently, but here we go. And we have made it to our apartment at long last. It's actually been a couple of hours. We got a bit tight on time because I had meetings to attend and we struggled to find the place a little bit, or struggled to park the car as well, with a bit more pain in the ass. But let me show you around in this echo chamber of an apartment in Arafo, Tenerife, so quite far up north. Amazing views, so yeah, check it out. This is the way in, and you have loads of little guides and stuff of like how to open doors and whatnot. And we have her on the wall. And in here is the first bedroom, so Connor will be staying in here. He still hasn't turned his aircon unit on yet, which is up there. So it's rather toasty in here. He's got 2 single beds, so he can pick which side he wants to sleep. Nice little window out there too. And coming back through the corridor, we have the other bedroom down here, which is where I have found myself to be. So camera is struggling for its life to actually point. Just point forwards, for goodness sake. There we go. Bed there, little chair there. Little window out as well. I can show you a peek. You can see we have a nice little seating area with lounges and stuff. And that's in sun most of the day. It's in shade now, but it's in sun most of the day. So that's really cool. And yeah, I have got the aircon unit on because I am smart. Anyway, continuing on, come out to the corridor again. We have a staircase up to absolutely nothing. There's a door there, but it's locked. We also have a bathroom here with a monumental size sink and a washing machine if you want to do some washing. And a nice sort of modern shower as well. Boop. That thing there, nice. And again, another little view out of construction, logs, whatever. Nice garden area, nice coverage of trees as well. Nice little chill area. There is parking space there, but it's a ball ache to get the car there, so I haven't bothered. More pictures of weirdness. And then we have a nice, like, treasure chest. Nice modern kitchen as well. We got some snacky bits from the Dino, Workation, whatever it's called, and just your oven, fridge. And the way out to our garden patchy bit there, just smack the camera on the thing. And through here we have the dining room table, another aircon unit up here to keep ourselves nice and cool. And then we have a chair, TV, little wood fire thing, and we have the Connor himself doing Cornelius doing some work. So we're cracking on. So yes, as I said, we made it. And as I said at the beginning of this vlog, this is a hackathon. For those that don't know, this is where me and Connor go random places and we work quite intensely together on various things. And the last time we did one, well, I suppose it was Dubai, but I was also sorting out my residency and visa, so it was probably less coding, more moving to Dubai. But before that, we were in France and we designed our overhaul of our Explorer product for VA Systems. And we have been building it. So that's what we're doing this time, really, is building that side and bringing things to life. So we will show you bits and pieces throughout this vlog series, or this whole vlog is one vlog, one whole big thing. So yes, and oh, yeah, a little sponge. So yes, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, so we're going to go and crack on a bit of work now and put our feet up. It has been a long, several days, weeks, months. Gone for some little food as we're watching the World Cup. Got some spicy, cheesy triangle things with some dip. Got some Goudery rings with cheddar with some more dip. And got some pepperoni double and some fused dip. It's is a brand new day here in Tenerife. Slept quite well in the end. Managed to actually catch up on some sleep. Getting me drinky poos because it is currently lunchtime. Also got these black truffle and butter Pringles. Saw them in the Dino and thought that sounded quite amazing as a flavour. So giving that a go. And now having a bite of, to eat as we been cracking on coding a few bits and pieces, which we will show during our hackathon of memes. So yeah, check it out. A plate of ham and cheese and pepperoni and bread toasted, lovely. We ready for a night out on the town?
Does she even play the guitar?
No, she's a singer. Yes, we're going down south to see a friend of mine, Anna, who I've shown on this channel before. She's a singer. So one of the reasons why I come to Tenerife is because I have lots of friends here, lots of people to see, you see. And that's what we're going to do. So I've got about an hour drive. I can get this key at the door, which is, there we go, it's a bit stiff. And yeah, we're going to have some food in a restaurant of Connor's choice, which we'll show in a bit. And then we'll see Anna. So let's get cracking. It's lovely out here, we're all dressed up. And it's still rather warm, as you can see. Look at the views though, phenomenal views. Made it to the south of Tenerife, and here we are in a random parking lot. And now we get to explore and have some food, because Cornelius wants some food.
What gave it away?
Because you're Cornelius. Got some fountains doing their thing. Look at that. Spicy! And we found where we're going to be eating this Texas ribs place, which has been renamed. It was something else, but this is where Connor wanted to go. This is what we're going to do. So head on in and get some decent food, I think. I want ahead of a menu as well. I'm thinking this mad cheesy burger for me, and they got mozzarella sticks, but so much stuff as well. And they have desserts. I'm losing my voice. They even have desserts on here?
Yeah.
Somewhere. Oh, here they are. I was right in front of me. I'm blind. So yeah, they have this cookie skillet. Unbelievable. Here we go. We have the burger. And I'm going to do the thing there.
And he got his burger.
Oh my god, this is really hot in my hands.
So cheesy.
That's very cheesy. Where am I going to put this?
Have it on there.
Oh, good idea. And I have mozzarella sticks.
Wow,
Right there. And he went for the ribs.
Indulge.
And then fries. Woo! Well, that was a very, very good meal. That was very tasty. Definitely overindulged. Didn't do dessert because that would have killed me off. But we might go back there later on in the trip to get some dessert because they have cookies and stuff in skillets and whatnot, and that's just banging. But now I'm going to go down to the coast a little bit and have a little look because Connor wants to see the beach because he is a human fish. Before he became the Cornelius that eats food, he was the human fish. And then we're going to go and see Anna do some singing at another restaurant that will probably expect us to buy food, and we're not gonna. Sun's going down though, it's nice. And there we go, there is the beach. Well, there is loads of volcanic rocks. Obviously it's difficult in Tenerife because it's a volcanic island. But there's the beach, some people are doing some surfing. And here they have like a private, like natural pool type thing, this little beach club. And people apparently seem drunk in there and can't get out. But yeah, you have meal, drink, sunbathe, and just get in this weird pool right next to the beach. That's quite smart.
Say something, I'm keeping up on. Come on, Matthew.
Well, we're having a good night. I have been having Fusties, a bit of iced tea, as we've been listening to Anna do her stuff. And also Ruben is on his way now as well, so get to reunite with Ruben again, which is really good. And then just have a bit of an evening of socialising. It's got to be done when you're in the middle of doing a hackathon, coding away at various things. And we will show, I think, tomorrow some progress and stuff as well, because otherwise it's going to be a whole hackathon of showing no code. Problem is, was getting like balls deep in code.
Yo y Matthew, el bebidas de iced tea.
Vlogception.
Yo necesito bebida. ¿Tú necesitas la bebida?
See.
Bebida!
And we've made it back after a lovely night out. Nice little drive up TF1 in the dark. And yeah, it's almost time to pass out again. Ready for another day tomorrow. We'll be heading out again tomorrow in the evening, I think. Probably see the same people again. Make the most of it whilst we are here. And yeah, and tomorrow we'll show you a bit of progress on the work we have been doing. So, good night, see you in 5 seconds. We've had a very busy day of work, about to head out again, aren't we, for food and more music. But there is some stuff here, which feel free to
So,
Showcase what you've done.
we've been building the components, reusable components for the Explorer, the new Explorer. So we have some toggles to look at them in light and dark mode. So I'll show you them in dark mode, but we've been working on the buttons, the different typography options, the tabs, these are all interactable, the modal stuff, the brand icons, checkboxes, filter boxes, all of the search, same with some of the overlays, skeletons for loading, pretty much all of the individual unique pieces you need to build the layouts within the Explorer. So these are now more or less complete, working very well, interactive as they're supposed to be. And with that, we've started to now build some of the layouts themselves. So this is the airline's layout, which is now more or less done. And again, you can see it in dark mode. If I just go over there and then go back to airlines, again, you can see it works in 2 different modes. So now this is done and everything's interactive and working, it's now time to feed it the other pages to explain the logic and watch it build out the rest. And then once we've done that, we can then figure out what makes sense to copy over to the other modules and let it do its thing.
Easy. And whilst he's been doing that, I've been transferring websites from using the app platform on DigitalOcean, which is about $3 per site, to our Kubernetes cluster. We already have a cluster, we're already paying for it, it's got the capacity, so it doesn't make much sense having 8 websites, $3 each a month running on this thing. Just shift them over to a pod and away it goes. So I've basically done all that, which is really good. And yeah, now without coughing to death, gonna go get some food, drive back down to the south and see Ruben to do some guitar stuff in a little restaurant. So let's get going. So here we go, here is the Colonial. I don't know what I'm pointing at because I can't see this because of the sun, but this is where we're going to be eating today. This has changed massively. So this is a place that is of significance to me because I used to come here all the time when I would come to Tenerife, which was twice a year when I was a kid. So I haven't been here in about maybe 20 years perhaps, maybe a little bit less than that. So it's changed, it's got to have a bit of a refurb. It's expanded as well, we've taken over the bit next door. But yeah, so come here, bring Connor, and see if it holds up to how good it was back in the day. Yeah, here's the menu. So yeah, pizzas, pastas, pies, classics, grilled meats, burgers, extra sides, all sorts of stuff. Some starters, any decent starters? Prawns, stuffed jalapenos, fried camembert cheese. I feel I might have to have more cheese. I can't stand any cheese. Why is there a monkey on my menu? Right, wow. The cheese is here. The camemberts. This costs €11 for 4 of them. Connor also got the jalapeno bits. So that is pricey. And now we have our pepperoni pizzas. We both have the exact same thing. They're rather large. It's going to finish us off. What's your problem? Well, that was a really good meal. That's really filled us up. We had some leftover pizza taken with us because we probably could have done with just 1 pizza between us, to be honest, not 2. And yeah, now we're heading towards Los Gigantes to see where Ruben is playing the guitar. So walking back to the car and going for a 20-minute drive. And we are in Playa San Juan, which was the 15-minute drive I spoke about, and then the restaurant where Ruben is playing is somewhere down here at sunset. I can hear him and I can see him. He's in there playing some tunes on the guitar. I listened to Ruben was pretty good, and now we're at a rooftop bar type thing to go see another friend, which is JJ, another old friend of mine I haven't seen in years. He hasn't seen me since I was a teenager, so I doubt he'll remember me, but we're gonna go find out.
¿Pero quiénes están aquí? Y sin guitarra, ¿cómo te atreves? very much. And now, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm back once again. What an amazing night it's been. I didn't expect to see JJ, but yeah, it's been like 14, 15, 16 years. I have no idea how long it's been since I've seen him. So he didn't recognise me at first. And ended up doing salsa dancing as well. Got dragged up after the music and then taught a few moves in. They've had to do salsa dancing for the both of us. That was fun. But yeah, it's been a really good night. We need to pass out now though, because tomorrow's actually our day off. Tomorrow we're going to be going to Siam Park. So one of the main reasons of coming here specifically is we want to go to apparently one of the best, if not the best, water parks in the world. Siam Park. The person who built it went around the world to all the best water parks, got all the best ideas, and made Siam Park. So we're going to go give it a try and see how good it is. And we'll take you with. So sleepy sleeps, give me 10 seconds, and we'll be on our way to Siam Park. Boom! It's now the morning, and that means it's now Siam Park time. I have my Disney castaway bag full of stuff. Cream mostly, and towels and memes and spice. Let's get going. Got about an hour drive to get there. And yeah, we have everything. And car keys. I don't have everything. And here it is. Siam Park is in there over the wall. We found a little parking space here next to it, which seems to be free. There's one like right outside it, which costs €7. But this one here, if you find a space, come early enough before the park opens, it is free. So there we go. So yeah, we're gonna head on inside and find somewhere to dump our stuff and then start getting on some rides. And here's the entrance. It's not open just yet. You see a little bit of a crowd in the front of it, but this is the way into Siam Park. And we are in. This is Siam Park. Are you excited, Connor?
Let's ride some wet things.
Huge queue after you get in here. You're forced to sort of go into this weird photo taking queue, even though we don't want photos. But that's not great. That makes it hard then to get in to the park. Alright, we found one of the beaches here. So plenty of sunlight just to grab one. Big old wave pool over there as well. So yes, this place is huge. Well, that has been a fun day. We've gone around as many rides as we can. It's quite busy. It's very, very busy here. I wouldn't quite say it's the best park in the world. There's definitely some really, really good bits. Some really, really good bits. But there's other bits that aren't so amazing compared to other parks. So yeah, and they have a lot of people here as well. So it's just forever standing around in queues. They have very shaded areas for the rides, which is great, so you don't burn. But at the same time, it's cold because you're in the shade. So I don't know which is worse, really. And we have a little mammal of some sort putting on a little bit of a show for us. Hola. Incredible. And we are back in our apartment. Another little hour drive back. So it has been a good day. It's been very, very good. A bit crazy. So I'm going to relax for a little bit now. I got a bit of work to do. A bit more to wrap up the hackathon, because tomorrow we are flying once again, moving onwards. And yeah, so yeah, as I said, the park was good, but it's not the best I've seen. And it was mostly water rides where you had to use tubes and stuff. You know, there was no slides where you just go down yourself, really. Apart, I don't actually know if there was any. So yeah, good water park, worth going to, but not the best. I don't think it's the best. I have been to better many, many times, all around the world. So, time to chill out and then get ready for the evening. We're going to go see another friend of mine who's got a new show, I think Los Gigantes, another big drive. And then we'll spend the last few hours with Adam Rubin again to wrap things up, because they're in the area. And we've got to make the most of these things whilst you're here. Lock at the door, it's time to go. It's a bit cooler tonight as well, because we're actually heading out a bit later. It is 20 to 8. We've got about an hour drive to get to Los Gigantes, go see Juanjo and his show. So it'll be the furthest we've done driving wise, and obviously we're doing quite a lot today as well. I had to put some more fuel in the car earlier. But that's all good, that's why we have the car. So let's head there now and go see a nice musical show of some sorts. Incredible view from Los Gigantes though, my god. Had that in my eyes all the way down here. But that is amazing. And I see him, he's over here, setting things up with people sat down ready to go. Well, there's a very German hotel this, I think.
But when you're walking down the street and you had any love so deep.
Well, that was very, very good. It's great to see Wango, great to see his new show as well. Now we're back in Las Americas after a 30-minute drive to see Anna Rubin one final time before it's time to call it a day on the whole trip, really, because as I said, tomorrow we're flying off again for the next adventure. So let's go relax for a little bit with our friends and enjoy the last few hours of the evening. And we're back in the apartment. So we did end up catching up with Anna Rubin, and they had other friends and family members there as well. We ended up going to get some food with them and then went to a club together. So it is now 3 in the morning and we got to be up at 8 in the morning to get to the airport. So sleep. And yes, tomorrow we're flying with British Airways back in Club Europe to Gatwick Airport before then shuffling on to a whole different area for other spicy things that will show very, very soon here on the channel. So give me a few seconds as I get very little sleep and we shift on to the next day. Bags are all packed and we're good to go. Good morning.
Buenas.
Yes?
No, pues,
Buenas. Buenas. What? Yes, it is time to go, time to head to the airport. Our plane's already late leaving Gatwick. It's gonna be late leaving here. For some reason, British Airways can't cope with the Tenerife route. It just forever gets delayed. Even if it's the first flight the day out of Gatwick, delayed. Always. Anyway, we're gonna head there now, get with the hire car, get ourselves to the airport, check in, get through to the other side. There's a lounge that we could use for a bit, and there's plenty of places to eat as well for the airport. I think Cornelius wants to have a Popeyes. So let's get doing that and wrap up this mega vlog. There is something I want to show you as well, which I hope to do whilst we're in the airport, because Connor's working on the mobile navigation for the Explorer. So I want to try and show you that to wrap things up of what we have actually been working on here. Because I appreciate it's not been all that much show and tell. That's the problem, because previous hackathons were massive design led. Now it's bringing it all to life, and once it's brought to life, it's brought to life. So there's not much to show other than the fact that it's alive. Well, here we are at the airport. It didn't take too long. It's only 10:30, so it's about an hour and 10, hour 5 to drive down, get rid of the car and come here. Pretty good. Well, checking in was actually quite quick and easy. Last time I was here in December, it was crazy. Check-in just didn't open the time it should do. It's only one person, so it's very, very slow. So what I was anticipating today would be dreadful as well. But it wasn't. We got there, it was already open, there was no queue in the Club Europe line, so straight up, away we go. Now heading for security, which again last year was diabolical because they had machines from the 90s where you had to take everything out of your bag, and I mean everything. So I'm hoping that's not the case today because it's a pain in the ass. We'll see. But yeah, maybe Tenerife Airport is going to redeem itself from my experience back in December, because it wasn't great in December, I have to be honest. I'm now going through the dreaded duty free, which I always hate. Security was good though, it's redeemed itself. Didn't have an issue of having to take loads of things at the back, so I don't know what the problem was last year, but this year didn't have that problem. So Tenerife has redeemed itself. Happy days. Popeyes have Gouda rings, I could not resist. I got myself 8 Gouda rings, this is gonna hurt. And now it's time to go in the Sala VIP lounge for a little bit, where loads of airlines can go in here, so BA included. And this is the lounge as well, it's very quiet. You have got a little viewing area out there as well. The closed off bit there, for whatever reason. But yes, we're done. It's time now to head to the plane, because it has landed. That means it'll be time to board very, very soon. So let's get going and get ourselves back to London Gatwick. And there is the plane, and we're now getting on board. 10 minutes until landing. We're almost home-ish. Not really my home. It's hot diggity dog here in the UK. It's warmer here than it is in Tenerife, which is diabolical. But we've made it. We're here. Now to get our bags and get ourselves shifted to Heathrow Airport because we have more things going on in a future vlog. So, last part of the journey now. Where do we go? This way. We're also parked on the Pentagon bit of the South Terminal. So there's a long, long walk to get to baggage reclaim. But hey, we're here. Only like, I don't know, 15 minutes late in the end, so it wasn't too bad. It was okay. Bags. And more bags. There's a plane landing over our head. We have the hotel here, right in line with the runway as they are arriving. And they depart from the other one. But yes, we're here now. We got our bags and stuff. We're now at the Hilton at T5 because we got other things going on tomorrow. So we've relocated in preparation for future flights. Not going to reveal what that is here. You have to watch a future vlog for that. But yeah, the only thing left to redo is chill out for a bit. It's only 6:30. We've got a bit of an evening to chill out, get some food, and start to wind down. And we will show you the mobile stuff as well before we wrap up this hackathon, so you can see what we actually built. Because yeah, we haven't actually shown much of what we've been building. He has a meme.
So we have to take everything out of our bags for a vigorous scan.
Yes. How did that get through?
That's come from
Gatwick.
Gatwick.
Yeah.
Stayed in my bag.
The entire
The
time.
entire time. That's been in my bag.
Yeah. Wow. Does Europe have, what's the capacity of that? Is it?
It's 150 mil.
So it is over the old rules. I don't know what
I don't
Europe
think you're
does.
out of those rules yet.
That's incredible.
Especially not with an old scanners.
That's incredible. How the hell that got through? They don't care. The guy, I don't think, cared at all on our scanner.
But he stopped some other guy because he had a spray. I'm wondering if they've accidentally stopped some other guy. Because the guy was like, there's no spray in there.
Amazing. Got ourselves cheeky little Taco Bell. Really hungry. It's a bit on the cool side. It took ages to get here. But some fries, chicken things, a burrito, and churros over here too. For later. With some caramel. Taco Bell's good. And now it's time to wrap things up here by showing you the mobile navigation that Connor has developed and designed for our Explorer. And yeah, it's going pretty good. I'm also going to open a bottle of water because I'm thirsty. So yes, we have more or less the building blocks we need to rebuild out our Explorer app with the overhaul that we have been designing and advertise at FS Expo as well on stage. So let me hand over to Connor and he will show you the way.
Hello, welcome to this presentation. This is the navigation, now working on mobile. So,
Amazing.
I'm trying to think of ways to word this. So, we've had to take a completely different approach to how the mobile view works for this app. Mainly because there are so many navigational options, we can't just have a simple drop-down menu, especially as we have kind of a two-piece application frame, like the shell is the main nav down the left, and then we have a header across the top that has quite important information like back buttons, and you have your account area and your area to select what data set you're using. It's a lot to cram in, so we had to be smart about how we did it. So the way we've done it is by making it feel a bit more like a native app. So we have this kind of menu down here at the bottom. When you open, it slides up. You have all of the navigation options that you would normally have, and the data set has been moved here rather than in the top navigation. So like the header area we now have here, you'll click this to get your notifications open up. You can click here to get your account. And then you obviously have the logo here, which will be green once I fix it. There'll also be a back button here. I don't think I have any way to show you that working just yet. No. So yeah, so I can't show you that working yet, but once there are more pages built, this here will be a back button next to the logo. But it's working pretty nicely at the moment. Animation works really well.
And the page itself as well, if you go to airlines, you scroll down, show its responsiveness.
So this is now nice and responsive.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So there we go. Depending on whatever you're on, big screen, laptops, iPad, phones, this will work natively in the browser, which is fantastic. And at some point, we'll also do a native mobile applications as well, with a slightly different user experience.
Yeah, so I've got some things to
That's
tweak.
incredible. That's jumping about a bit.
Some things to tweak. This isn't a page that has been refactored yet. This is still borrowing a layout from before.
Yeah, it's got to be resized a bit, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, it'll inherit from probably what we've done with the hardware and the hardware site. This page has been kind of refactored a bit with a different type of navigation. So yeah, some changes to be done. The components obviously still work. Let me see if I can show you the components.
Oh, on the mobile.
Nice. Yeah, so we've got obviously the components working on mobile now.
That's pretty good as well.
Yeah, so we've got some tab stuff that I might have to change these to be scrollable tabs, which is normal behavior nowadays. The brand icons, filter box.
Still works nicely.
So it works nicely. This will probably fill on mobile, just because this is wasted space.
Yeah.
Same with here as well.
Same with that, make it a bit wider, yeah.
But yeah, we've got skeletons. All of this
skeletons.
is collapsing as normal. Again, here this
Same, make it feel as well, yeah.
We've got scrollable tables on mobile. Awesome. Feature cards. Again, we've got our featured airline cards. Browse panel, globe views, alphabet lists on mobile working well. Map. We've got our actual normal tables that are working well. Save data tables. Search, which now grows. All of our native drop downs. They look a bit odd because I'm emulating, but
yeah, that should work better on the actual device, which we can test once we get it on a real device.
Yeah, you've got your tooltips. That's a bit.
That needs to be worked on.
Yeah, that needs some work on. But yeah, that also.
And that too looks a bit spiced.
It's not spiced. Yeah, but
there you go. Amazing progress either way.
Yeah, getting there.
And there you have it. And that is the end of the hackathon, really. We've had our few days in Tenerife. It wasn't a very massive trip, but these hackathons aren't. They're short. And yeah, it was a bit of a wind down from the FS Expo previously as well. But yeah, we're going to call it a day there. We have to get some sleep because we are cracking on with new things in tomorrow, in the next day. So there'll be a whole new vlog for that. We're doing something really random and spicy as a one-off little thing. So stay tuned for that. Give it a thumbs up if you have enjoyed and subscribe if you are new. And I'll see you in the next vlog series, whatever it may be. I know what it is. I just punched the chair.